Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This show is Scanner Fox. Come back to another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3, the Elder Kings 2 model. We're going to continue the run as Whiterun, where we are currently in a war against Western Skyrim. They declared war against us. We're going to see how this goes. I'm not going to say I'm concerned, but I am like just curious on how this is going to go because we were in the middle of, I think, conquering something. I'd have to look back at the last episode. Um, yeah, and we're kind of just in that point now where we're just gonna have to be very careful. I do not want to. Yeah, I'm not going to convert into a different religion. That's for sure. Biggest problem right now is we ain't got no troops. We are sitting on nothing right now. Where is our troops at? They're down here in Sankrator. That's why I don't have any troops. Yeah, because that's right. Because I went for, I believe, what was it? It was one of these pieces of land, I think, down here in Sankrator, and then, yeah, that. Okay, so it perfectly makes sense. Now I'm back up to date what I was doing in the last episode. Okay, so cool. And the problem right now that we're having is that we have no gold. We have no money coming in per month, which is kind of a little bit nerve wracking. And we did have a new character, so there is that as well. So it's a lot going on. Let's see what we have here. We do have this leader here who is a raider, which isn't going to help us much as far as the buffs and stuff go, but that's okay. We are going to move over here on top of this little land right here and see if we can't weasel our way back here to this guy. Okay, so we're gonna need these guys to get here pretty quick, and the 600 might help out. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! A little bit lag, a little bit lag. Oh wow, so it must have jumped into us losing that, and then these guys got there too late. So that's what happened. Okay, so already gonna see the writing on the wall. To save money here, to save myself from going completely and utterly broke, we're going to sacrifice that one piece of land because it was only one piece that they were going for. It wasn't like it was a huge swath of it, so it ends up working out pretty good for us. That's all that happened. Arrange betrothal, sure, we'll do that. We do have this is our heir who is married to the Eastern Skyrim uh, king or queen. Is it a queen right now? King. Okay. And it does say, let's see what our allies look like because it doesn't have them as our ally. So that's something to I guess be aware of. Pick forgiving, and then we will go here and do this as well. Okay, cool. All right, I want to just get a few alliances set up for now. Let's see what we have for our things here. Um, I can arrest my wife, which I don't necessarily want to do. We'll just leave that be for now. We do have some unstationed men-at-arms, which is basically all of them because we lost all of our land because of the secession crisis that we always have. Losing Whiterun kind of sucks. If there's a way to get it back, I would very much appreciate that. There really isn't anything I can do about that right now. If I could, hmm, no, we're just gonna have to let it be for now. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna let our gold tick up just a tad before we do anything else. Leave vacant for now. We do not need anything like that. We're gonna have to try and get a little bit more money as well. Oh yes, 50 gold to get us out of poverty is absolutely wonderful. Alright, so another thing we can do is we can try and go to war with somebody close. And the reason I say this now is because we can sacrifice a little bit of our prestige for this at the moment because we need gold income and we only have one total holding right now and we need to go ahead and make sure we can get a few more because if we don't, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. So we're going to go ahead and just call these few people to war with us right now. We are going to raise our troops over here and that should be fine. I think that this shouldn't be a really tough war to win. The little bit that we're down negative in prestige, I'm not as worried about. This is just going to be This should be relatively an easy war. This I'm going to do here because this will help us out. I didn't like that he went down this tree in the last episode. I remember didn't like this because like none of them are overly great until you get to honored and served. Like I want to say most of these are kind of meh. Yeah, this is kind of nice. This one's kind of nice. Yeah, total line and likable is pretty good, but the rest of them are kind of mid. We might keep administrator. I'm kind of curious what does administrator do. Overall, it's like really good. It's more of an opinion based thing than it is anything else. We're gonna have to like go to avaricious at some point though, so that is another thing that we're gonna have to just be looking at. Where are our allies at? They're up here. It doesn't look like they have much, but they don't have many troops either. So I bet if we could just go there and now, rather than sit here and wait, we might be able to just get it without them. And if they show up, they show up. That'll mean more power to us if that happens. But um, let's see, who do they have with their allies? Not much. And we do have one ally coming, so that's nice as well. Let's go ahead. Let's get that. Okay, whatever. I'm not too worried about that. That wasn't anything too serious. I would assault the holding here to get this war kind of over with, but I do want these guys to get here first. Oh, they're not actually going to land on top of the thing that we're going after, so that's kind of disappointing. Let's do that. Okay, there's that. Enforce demands, disband all, and let us actually now go to that, set him up there, and then we're also going to go to our counselor and organize control there. Oh, well, actually the control is fine. It looks like I was thinking the worst there for a moment. We're going to go to chivalry here just so we can try to get a little bit more of our troops and marshal up a little bit. Promote culture. We're going to promote culture here. Absolutely. We're going to try and get this as good as we can because obviously with control it's down. I was kind of wondering why can't I actually put. Now we can. Okay, maybe I had to like progress time a little bit. That's fine. But good. Okay, so we're taking care of that right now. That should be fine. And I think this has to get to 100, right? So like none of this is going to change until it gets there. We're gonna do fickle. Fickle's fine. It's not the best, but okay. So this goes up as the control goes up. Okay, I thought so. I was just making sure. Like it's been a. I wasn't really. Uh, Control is one of the things, one of the mechanics in the game that I'm not the best at understanding, which is kind of on me. I should understand that a little bit more, especially as much as I like go to war and take over stuff and all that. Like I should. That's like I said, that's on me. Let's see. Okay. I can pardon my wife. We're gonna do that. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. So now currently it looks like we are having an issue with the fact that we have no prestige, which isn't the biggest deal, and our monthly income is down. Kind of curious. I'm gonna look and see because I think whenever we actually go over, it did kind of look like we were going back into the negative. So let's go to administrator. This should be fine, and then we're gonna go down this way. We're gonna go golden obligations to hair guild, and then war profiteer. That's gonna be the line of thinking as far as our perks go, or focus, whatever you want to call it, that we're going to get over there. So let's do that. Going to get the best of these to help us out there. At some point, I'm going to have to do something about this. Okay, we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to do something about our um, stress here in a minute because it's getting kind of bad. Oh, the eight divines. Okay, so they're different completely from us. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so let's see. We have another court thing to do here. Okay. I guess they made me kill my wife, which is weird. Okay. 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 Fine. I had to sit there and look at all those. So the wife is dead. So now I need to find something with a high alliance power, which is hostile. It's coming to the same issue, like everything's hostile against us. Okay, well we're gonna do that for now. She's young and it's fine. We don't like we already have enough kids, so like having more kids is like not necessarily important for the character, so sure, we'll give City of Falkreath. Okay, so now like this is what I was talking about though. We can do that. Okay, hold up. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're now I can't take her. I can't take that from her. Okay, that sucks. Can I retract a vassal though? Active tyranny, so I can't. Okay. Um, if I execute her, it doesn't give me anything. We can take the gold from her, I think. I guess that's just like the best thing there. I was hoping I could retract vassalization. I mean, retract the title from her, but that doesn't happen. Okay, that sucks. But whatever. Okay, we're gonna do that. That's fine. Okay, and we're now actually in the positive now. So court amenities is up. The vassal taxes are 6. Domain is now 1 because we have that 1 over there, so that's good. Okay, so is there anything else small that we can go for? I guess a Jambu is over here, but they are like actually big. They're not small. So we gotta be a little bit careful with that. This guy over here is relatively small. We might be able to actually go over and take this one province real fast. Let us do that. And let us get. How far is he? Oh, wait, he's actually so close. That's actually perfect. Okay, so let's do that. And that still keeps us in the positive, and that probably puts us way over than what we actually need. So we're looking good here. Let's go ahead and take our province. This guy's coming. Oh, our mother died. Daggum, that sucks. Just gonna have to take that. I can't like lose an actual good perk there. Okay, so we're gonna have to like spend some money and actually lose some stress here because there's no way we can keep on going like this. Okay, and now we're going to move over here and attack these guys. I don't know if we'll get there in time to stop them from sieging. We will actually. That's actually huge. Okay, let's do that. Fine. Okay, so that's the problem. Okay, I was hoping that we would actually get to 100 there. That's aggravating, but that's okay. Oh, but it looks like we're probably going to get it here after this battle, so that's good, I guess. Oh, no. Wow, okay. Well, it does look like we're actually going to get to the 100 here just by waiting. It does look like it's getting us passive, okay, because sometimes it doesn't do that, so there we go. Enforce demands, get out of here. Stop losing our money, and then we have to immediately do something about that because if not, this character's not going to live too much longer. So we have to. Nope, not royal court. We're going to go to activities. Okay, feast. Ugh. Funeral. Ugh. Golly. Okay, it does look like it's going to be cheap enough for us to do it, so we're going to do that. I got wounded. Okay, well, whatever. It's fine. Oh man, okay. Okay, there we go. 3 months. My character's just got to live for 3 months. He's severely injured in a really bad way. Oh man, that was like a horrible. It's like the worst thing that could have happened in that whole situation. He got hurt twice, got severely injured and wounded. And, oh man, that was terrible. That was a horrible. It was like one of the worst. Oh gosh, that was terrible. Oh man, that's actually terrible. Okay, but the good thing about it is like it's a brand new character. You know, in all reality, that's probably not the worst thing. We get a brand new character with no debt, 801 prestige, with 3 kids already. He's young, 20. She's a princess of Eastern Skyrim, so that gives us what? What does that give us as far as allies go? Hold on. I'm trying to see like what we could do here. Okay, so yeah, Eastern Skyrim is our entire ally, which is great. We didn't lose anything from secession because we only had 2 provinces, so it all went to him anyway. And look, it's kind of the same thing here. We wouldn't lose much. Our son is 2 with no stats, by the way. That's actually terrible for a 2-year-old, but like, okay. Our 0-year-old's got better stats than he does. He's slow. Oh, that's why. Okay. And this kid's sickly. Okay, we're gonna give both of them stewardship. And we're gonna educate both of them. Maybe, let's see. Okay, our wards. Okay, we can't really do anything with that right now. We're gonna go to stewardship. That's fine. Do this. Okay. There's been worse things in this world. Okay, choose a patron. We're gonna go with. We're just gonna go with Stoon. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and assign everybody here. Yep. And we're going to go ahead and get the best of that one right there. Nominate a successor, and we're going to do that later. I'm not worried about the successor thing right now. We're going to hold court real quick and see what we can get from this. Hopefully we get something good. It's kind of my goal here. I'm just going to do that for the opinion. I'm not too worried about it. Whatever. Not the best of things, but not the worst of things. Okay. It looks like everything's fine here. Okay, so on that note, I think with all that going on, we're gonna go ahead and call the episode here because yeah, we are on to a new character, and we did expand what once or twice this episode, so it wasn't too bad, and we're actually in a pretty stable situation, all things considered. So I'm not upset about this. I think that we're okay. It looks like we are not the ones defending in this war necessarily. It's not going for our war, like our stuff in particular, so that's good. So anyway, we're going to call it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more in the future, please leave a like in the section below. If you have anything you want to see in the future, I'm kind of looking for new ideas for different series that I want to try in CK. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. Any mods you would like me to try out, I'm all for it. Just leave it in the comment section below. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.